Hey everyone, welcome to episode 22 of Totally Tuned In. Today's episode is how to accelerate your expansion into your new up-leveled life. Okay, let me sit properly. Cozy on my chair. So this episode is as a result of Emma, the gorgeous Emma Lynn, who's in Totally Mindset Reset program, which is my 6-week program all about resetting your mindset. It's a brilliant program. Some people are having some amazing breakthroughs in there. I'd highly recommend getting in there. But that's not what this is about. I posted a question this morning saying, ask me anything, any questions. So Emma's question was, how can I accelerate my expansion into my new up-leveled life? I thought, brilliant. That's what I'm going to share about today. I love that topic. I mean, that really is a mindset topic. So here's my answer to that. So get a pen and paper for this, especially if you're watching the replay, you'll be able to pause and make notes. But right now, if you're watching along, and I have some viewers on, so hello, and you can just make some quick notes as I go through this quite quickly. The first thing that you need to do is get very clear about what your up-leveled life looks like. What is it? What does an up-leveled life look like for you? If you've never thought about that, if you're in Totally Mindset Reset program, you've thought about that in detail. But for some people watching this, you might not be sure. So think, what is it that I really want? You know, what does an up-leveled life look like for me? And, you know, if you're very clear on your vision and you think, okay, the next level, the next milestone, it's going to be, for me, for example, if I say, well, the next milestone is I'm going to have 1,000 people in Totally Mindset Reset program. Okay. So in order for me to accelerate my expansion, hey, Corrine, you found me, welcome. In order for me to accelerate my expansion into that role so that that's possible, then what I have to look at is, so the first step was getting clear about what it is. And basically for me, it would be being a more widely well-known mindset coach. And so that my program would be more widely well-known, right? So and really just visualizing, saying, okay, the first thing would be, after figuring out what that level is, I suggest, and actually I had, this is a very powerful exercise I did with some people at a workshop last week at my house actually, and really powerful, just visualizing that, taking time to, oops, I have a bag underneath my desk making noise. So take some time with your feet on the ground and getting curious, what does that look like specifically? You know, for me also another goal is to be a best-selling author, that I will write a book that will really, well, several books, but one book that will really impact a lot of people. You know, watching that, reading that book, they will. Sorry, I have your computer will start in 53 seconds. Not a good idea. So sorry, I'm just clicking install tonight. Installed updates. That would not be good timing to restart my computer now. Okay. So yeah, so first of all, get very clear what it is that you really want your next level. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is take some time to breathe, get quiet, and just be with curiosity. Imagine, oh, what is that person doing? What is that person believing? That person that is at that next level. You know, if I really am that coach that's having such a powerful impact and who has already that best-selling book that's really making a massive impact and transforming people's lives, you know, what would I be believing? I mean, I could tell you that I believe that, yay, I'm invincible. I mean, that really with such firm belief that my work is transformational, that I could really laser in on what's going on for people and help them to transform. I would be believing that. Now, here's a story. That's 2 steps so far. Just hold that thought on those steps about getting clear about what your vision is, number 1. Number 2, visualizing it, get curious about what about that role. Here's a story. The background on this, how to accelerate your expansion into your new up-leveled life. I remember when I entered the online world and I was watching people online and seeing people that were successful. I thought, oh my God, that's amazing. They must be amazing. They must be amazing coaches. And I remember at the time it was huge for me to come up with $5,000 to pay a coach that was killing it online. You know, she was really doing well. Yeah. So I got my money together and I was so excited and had my first session with her, and I thought, huh? Is that it? That was the coaching for $5,000? When I worked with her for 3 months, and it was really, it was not what I was expecting. But for me, it was a very interesting lesson because I realized, oh my God, she's brilliant at marketing. She believes in herself. She decided that she's worthy of that, and people are believing her. No, I don't think that I know she didn't intentionally try to manipulate people by any means, but the reality is that, that the quality of her coaching wasn't that great. And yet she was really attracting clients because she believed it and she was acting as if she was that really successful coach. So that is, like, in a nutshell, how to accelerate your expansion into your new up level of life. Believe, hey, Benina, welcome. Believe that you are there already. Believe that you are that successful business person or that successful whatever it is that you want to become. That for Emma, that person who's number one in the charts. I always say Emma's going to be number one in the charts singing, but whatever, Emma, it is for you that you really want to, that next level, believe it already. You start to believe it, and the science behind it is you vibrate at that level, and when you're vibrating at that level, your reality converts basically to that level. Your reality literally converts. Connection is not good. Oh, sorry, Corinne. I'm not sure whose side that's in, but I'll just keep going. And if the message doesn't get delivered that I'm sharing, I'll re-record it. Okay, so believe that you are that person with absolute conviction. Now, if you doubt that you don't have the skills, obviously don't lie about it, because this tip can be used for, unfortunately, to manipulate people in a not very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not ethical, right? So you want to make sure that that you really are powerful. Thanks, Medina, for that feedback. Connection is okay. Okay, so really believe that you are that person, and that's the most powerful thing you can do, because when you believe that you are, then so will everyone else. They pick up on it. They pick up on that energy. It's funny. I just posted in my Facebook group, You Totally Can, this morning about a funny incident I had, but I was shining. I was, really in a good mood, good vibration, and something funny happened to me that, somebody talking to me on the street, and I think that it's like people pick up on your vibration. So when you believe it, others will. So what is it that you want to believe about yourself? So literally, claim your title or claim whatever it is that you want to be. For me, I'm a mindset coach and clarity coach. I love that word clarity as well. I help people to get really, really clear on what it is they want. I help people to get really clear on any, if they're having any conflicts, how to resolve those conflicts and get really clear on how to approach that and come back to a place of peace, love, and joy. So mindset, I'm also very good at helping people with mindset of, for the future moving forward, what do you want to create for your life, and to just step into that and decide, even if you think, oh my gosh, I have that happening and that's going to be really scary and that's going to be really hard. Well, actually, no, not if you decide, if you choose that it's going to be exciting, and if you realize the power that you have to create that future. So for me, I can decide to step into the role. What did I write in my notes? I'm the world's leading mindset and clarity coach for women who feel stuck and who are looking for financial and personal freedom. That for me is really the role to step into, the world's leading mindset and clarity coach. You know what? As crazy as that sounds, I've also worked with much higher level coaches, and I can claim that title too. The only difference between me and coaches that are really at that level is the level of belief. The ones that are at that level really believe that they are that person, and they step into that. Hitler, he decided that he was, obviously he wasn't used in a good way, but it's like, follow me, I'm going to lead. Actually, that's what they say, true leaders say. They don't say follow me, they say I'm going to lead. I'm going to lead. So you're letting people know I'm the leader. So just decide, I'm the leader, I'm the leader. It was interesting, I was watching a documentary of in a Chinese primary school, really interesting documentary, just studying children. I think they were about 8 years old and they were going for the role of class rep. It was quite, I mean, oh my God, it was interesting, the parents, how they were preparing them and training them and for that role. But the guy who got voted in, was so fascinating to watch his mindset and how he got people to follow him. And he was a bit of a bully, to be honest, but he let people know, I'm the leader, I'm the leader, I'm the one to vote for. So it's, when you just decide, he wasn't necessarily, and with this gorgeous girl, she was so beautiful. And she might have been an amazing, amazing class rep and much kinder. But she wasn't saying, I'm the leader, I'm the one that you have to vote for. She was a lot more, playing it small. He was playing it big. So that's it. How to accelerate your expansion into a new up-level life? Decide it. I use that word a lot. It's a decision. It comes from inside. When you believe it and you decide it and expand and breathe, then that's so powerful. Neve, I wrote my vision so clearly, so clear 1 hour ago. Thanks for reminding me of that again. Claiming who we are. That's awesome, Karine. I mean, writing your vision is something to do every day. It's not just something that you do once and leave it, but to do really often and expand on your vision all the time and really think about, the next level me, and I'm expanding more and growing more. What does that look like? Here's another tip. The mirror. Look in the mirror. I mean, mirror work, I'm a very big fan of mirror work. I'm going to be giving that, sharing that as part of a training about how to use it really effectively. Emma says, I just wrote a song called Breathe Into All That You Are. Oh, lovely. Emma, share it. I want to see it. That's fantastic. It's that. It's breathing into it. Yeah, really feeling it. Yeah. Okay. And also looking at the you. So for me, it's like I'm the world's leading mindset and clarity coach for women. And, saying it into the mirror, you do it every day, Karine. Fantastic. Saying I am the world's leading mindset and clarity coach for women who feel stuck and who are looking for financial and personal freedom. Okay, so that's it. Looking into your mirror and saying that every day. The more you say it, the more you'll believe it, right? You found your next level. That's brilliant, Karine. I mean, and that's also part of Totally Mindset Reset program is looking at, what comes up when you say that? Is there resistance? And just getting curious about what the resistance is. What are the beliefs? And some of them might be, they might be really rational that, you need more training, you need more experience, you need more practice, and obviously do that. And at the same time, a lot of it is about belief in yourself and just claiming it and using it for good, obviously, because it's a very, very powerful tool. It's a magic tool and should only be used for good, obviously. Also what you can do is decide to claim, what are the types of people that you would like to work with? Or for Emma, it would be like, what kind of fans buy your records or download your songs or come see you perform live? What kind of fans is it? So you can also claim that as well. It's like, for me, it's claiming, I claim that, I work with women who believe that they're worthy of a brighter life, basically, a lit up life, who are refusing to settle for the reality as it's showing up the way it is, and who are deciding, I deserve more. And I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to go all in, and I'm going to claim it and take courageous leaps in that direction. So think about that also. Who are the type of people that you want to attract working with? Just say it as it is already. Say it into your mirror, into the bathroom mirror. It doesn't matter where you say it. Practice it also. Practice saying it to people. I mean, I tell my children that Mama's going to be successful. Actually, what I should say is Mama is successful, saying it like really acting as if it is there already, showing up already. So you got to believe, you've got to be your number one fan, really. If you don't believe in you, then nobody else will. So How to accelerate, let me just summarize that. How to accelerate your expansion into your new up-level of life. First, get very clear about what that new up-level of life looks like. If you're not clear about that, forget it. You're just driving without any, if you don't put in the coordinates, the GPS coordinates for where you're going, you're just driving aimlessly and life will decide for you. Instead, decide yourself, get clear yourself. Okay, so get clear about what it looks like. Number 2, visualize it. And of course, say, what would that person be believing? What would that person, how would they be behaving? Write that down. So they would be believing, obviously, that I'm the best at what I do, or I'm really good at what I do. Get curious if you don't say I'm the best. Get curious about why, just out of curiosity. And see, okay, what would stop me from believing that? What would stop me from claiming that? And get interested to see a response about that and what beliefs or resistance, if any, comes up. If none comes up, great, go for it. But if you look around you, you'll see that the ones that really get ahead are the ones who boldly decide. So be bold and decide. That's it, basically. Okay, and then give yourself that title and keep repeating it and saying it into your mirror, and decide also the type of people that you will work with. So that's it, Emma. I hope that answers your question, how to accelerate your expansion into your new up level of life. And like you said, Emma, breathing, just breathing, expanding and visualizing it and feeling excited about it. I'm so excited that my life is is expanding at such a fast rate. And sometimes what can happen is overwhelm sets in, like, oh my God, this is too good to be true. I can't believe it. And I'm so excited that I handle it all with ease, that I'm easily up-leveling without any resistance. So think about, so that it doesn't have to be a stressful up-level. Call it in, you create it, you get to decide and visualize what it's going to look like. It does, this is excellent. Oh, awesome, Emma, I'm so glad that you asked that question. It is, it's something I'm so passionate about. I mean, it's just the core of mindset work. It's all about how you believe and perceive yourself inside. You can have all the certifications in the world, all the qualifications, all the training. When I hear people say, oh, I just need to get another 2-year training, I think, no, forget about it. Do an intensive mindset coaching program with me and you'll get twice as far as you will with that piece of paper, because that's hiding, that piece of, obviously, you'll need some level of training, but never let that hold you back. And, you can maybe also get it simultaneously, but get curious about, for example, I have a client that's retraining and wanting to become a reflexologist, but that's like a 2-year training program. And so, but in the meantime, there's a lot she can do with other body work. She's definitely a healer. And there's a lot she can do to already practice working with clients in another way through other tools that she can use, because it's so much about believing in ourselves on the inside, not about, that day will come after 2 years. Okay, now you were a certified reflexologist. And then it's like, well, okay, and then having to go out and, that piece of paper saying, look at it, look what this says, this piece of paper, please be my client. It's not going to work. So it's about belief in yourself, belief that, that you have that power and ability to transform. I also journal that as well, that my clients get amazing transformations, that my work impacts them on a massive scale. And I really, truly believe that makes a difference. It's, it definitely adds to the quality of the work when we're believing that. If I was believing, oh, I'm not sure that it's going to work, oh, I really hope, that's what's going to happen. That's the reality. So it all starts in here, in our minds. Okay, have an awesome rest of the day, everyone. Lots of love, and let me know if you've got any questions that you want me to talk about. Tomorrow I'm going to be interviewing, I was going to say influencing. I'm not going to be influencing. Tomorrow Philippa Warangi is going to be influencing everyone. She's got an amazing story about, she had something very, very tragic happen to her. But we'll find out that tomorrow. And I remember seeing how she still kept going online and she still kept showing up, and I was just in awe at her mindset, considering what was going on with one of her children. But tune in tomorrow and you'll get to hear what that story is. Lots of love, everyone. Bye.